Okay. So it doesn't really matter which one we pick. So, yeah. Why don't we start down here? Because it doesn't matter. And once again, this fragment is just one little branch. For now. First come, first saved.
This is called the decontamination room?
I think you're supposed to clean off after returning from the surface. Well, that was for when there was a nuclear war and the world was contaminated.
Ah, that explains the showerheads.
Oh, just as I thought. This won't open either.
The map shows an elevator hall beyond this door. If we came down the elevator normally, we'd be able to run into this room immediately, but...
What about that? It's connected to the lounge.
I checked it earlier, but no dice. Locked up tight.
Do you think Zero trapped us in here to make us play the decision game?
It's pretty obvious at this point. 1810.
I think it was about 13:30 when we finished voting and the drug put us to sleep.
So that means we were napping like toddlers for 4.5 hours.
Maybe.
Junpei, I have something I've been wanting to ask you. During the vote earlier, you told Carlos.
Come on, Carlos. Vote for Q Team. Yeah, what about it?
What about? How could you be so horrible? You used to... You'd never have said that a year ago.
Oh, like you're one to talk.
What? What happened to you, Junpei? What happened while I was gone?
I'd like to know more about you, too.
What's that, Carlos? Does that mean you're interested in me?
No. My focus is my little sister. Got no time for a love life.
Heh, so our hero of justice has a sister complex.
Junpei! Carlos really is worried about you.
Well, it's more I want to know about you both. Weren't you friends as kids? And last year you were trapped just like this and escaped together. So why?
Why the animosity, you mean? That's exactly why.
Junpei.
I've seen people die. Horrible, cruel deaths I never wanted to see. So many. I'm probably becoming numb. After what happened last year, I quit school and joined a detective firm.
Oh man. What made you want to do that?
It was all because of Akane there. She up and disappeared, so I went to a firm to try and find her. It's small, but known to work among the underground. I've snuck into places running human organ trafficking like they're trading cookies. Saw a coworker I'd just finished eating with pushed off a rooftop the other day. Never had a by-the-books case where I just had to prove he cheated. Every job that passed my hands was dirty and dangerous. That's when I realized humans aren't as beautiful as I thought. I'd only been skimming the surface all this time. So every day, after work, I'd drink myself to sleep. I slept in my bathtub with the shower running. It was the only way I was able to get the scent of blood off me. But last month, finally, I got intel through our network that Akane was joining this experiment.
So that's why you came to decom.
Yeah, I threatened those in charge and forced my way in.
So yeah, he's gone noir. One year of being a detective turned him into the jaded
Akane,
bastard.
how's Santa? Aoi.
My brother.
I heard about Ace. He's stuck in jail if he hasn't escaped yet. Lotus is doing alright. She's working and raising her kids still.
Who told you this?
That detective guy, Seven. I worked with him once. We destroyed Free the Soul's headquarters.
Destroyed?
Hey, what's Free the Soul?
A religious cult. They're a freaky terrorist organization who never stopped trying to create their new world.
They abducted my brother and I 10 years ago.
And the game we played last year was related to that big kidnapping case.
My brother and I were trying to track Free the Soul's movements, but... You were too, Junpei?
I came across some info on them while I was working. Seven was the one still on their trail. But I kinda think we went too far by destroying their headquarters. I'm pretty sure we pissed off their boss. I think his name was Brother.
So wait, you're saying this Zero the Second has something to do with him?
You know anything about it, Akane?
I already told you, I'm not connected to this. I don't know why this person is calling themselves Zero.
Why don't you enlighten us as to why you joined DCOM, Akane?
Junpei.
Someone using that name has thrown us into a similar game. No way you can ask me to believe they're unrelated.
Stop it, Junpei. From what I can tell, Akane's the victim.
I'm here to change the future.
Huh?
Free the Soul is currently attempting to implement a terrifying plan. I infiltrated the experiment to stop that.
So you knew that this game would happen?
I don't know. I didn't know any specifics about all of this.
But you just said it's to change the future.
A very distant future.
So you access the morphogenetic field and...
Hold up. What are you talking about?
Poor Carlos has no clue what he's in for with these two.
A little late, perhaps, but I will now announce the voting results.
Why'd he have to interrupt now?
All three groups
Because
have
tension.
voted for different teams. Therefore, none have been executed. The current death count, 0. I can't say this is an ideal situation for any of us involved. It appears that none of you fully grasp the essence of this game. Think back on the rules you were told. You will remain in the shelter for eternity until 6 people are killed. I will give you one last chance. A single action from you may result in your escape from the depths. What must you do? It's simple. I shall show you.
He'd still like to play a game.
The other 2 teams are listening to a message just like this one. In their ward's decontamination room.
What?
The construction of all of them are the same. A yellow button exists on the wall in each.
Oh, that thing.
Pressing it activates the showers in the other wards, and they will rain down a solution of hydrogen fluoride.
Hydrogen fluoride?
It's not only acidic enough to melt a body, but it even dissolves glass and iron. Explaining what would happen if you were under it seems unnecessary. That button on the wall is your way to freedom. Using it will kill the other teams, and you will obtain the needed X passes to escape. I have one final thing to tell you. The early bird gets the worm. After the first team pushes it, the button will become inactive for both of the other teams. Your time limit is 3 minutes.
It's amazing for exfoliation. Just gets rid of every single dead skin cell you have.
It is ultimately all up to you.
And all the live ones.
Isn't it obvious?
Junpei!
Wait! Let's think about this. Get out of my way, Akane. We need to push the button before the other teams do.
What are you saying, Junpei? Are you really planning to sacrifice everyone else so you can escape?
It's to survive. It's kill or be killed, so we need to make sure to kill them first.
Junpei, 1 year, and you've changed so much.
I'm gonna call him Flowey.
Junpei!
Damn you! Do you want to die? You're okay with never seeing your sister again?
Maria.
No way in hell I'm dying! I did not go through everything just to die today! Ugh!
At least Carlos is strong enough to keep him
No,
off.
don't, Carlos! If none of the teams push it, then it has to be like when we voted.
While you're wishing on a star, we'll end up killed.
Junpei!
Push it, Carlos!
So obviously, I don't want to push the button. And we can just let this one time out. In fact, if we don't want to push the button, we have to.
It's been 3 minutes.
Does that mean none of the teams?
It has to mean no one pushed it!
Oh, that was the longest 180 seconds ever.
You're telling me.
I can think of longer.
I'm nearly drowning in my own sweat. Like
You.
I practically had that acid bath already.
We can only hope.
It seems there may be a misunderstanding, so I shall clear it up for you. I never said the showers would activate as soon as the button was pressed. Which means you've yet to learn whether the button has been activated by someone or not.
What?
No! Then when will we?
The
Less than a
shower
minute
is
left
probably
before we're
composed of
knocked out.
materials the acid
That
can't
means-
melt.
So you're saying we won't even know until we're already melted into goo?
Now, it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know that you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes.
That might be plastic pipes that the acid can't melt. Oddly enough, a lot of acid cannot melt plastic. Go figure. So anyway, with that, let's see. All of these are puzzle rooms. Ah, good old fragment flowcharts. If you're confused now, just wait, it gets worse.
This is...
The rec room.
It's the new year.
Huh. The vote was at 13:30. So we slept for over 10.5 hours.
Well,
Oh yeah, you gotta finish the
not
story.
necessarily.
Right.
Finish
Zero
all
explained it
the
earlier.
fragments.
Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
We might have just forgotten we did.
So we've woken up a bunch of times already?
Something horrible could have happened, and we don't remember it.
It's true.
And I can't even think about it without getting chills. No good. It's locked.
So it's like usual, and we're trapped?
How about a drink to pass time then? There's a lot of things we can do here.
Junpei, in 90 minutes, we'll...
I'm kidding.
You have a
When
lousy
said
sense of
drink,
humor.
Did you?
Well, we are 22, you know.
I'm no longer that little boy who played Old Maid with you years ago.
Is that so?
I'm all
True.
noir now.
Looks,
Yeah.
tastes, and other superficial things change with time. But there must be something inside you that's still the same. Swimming, going to festivals, getting into snowball fights.
I
in the
think Junpei
schoolyard.
just wants to be drunk.
During the incident with the rabbits, you protected me, didn't you?
What about it?
The Junpei from back then, he must be somewhere.
Says the one of us who changed first. No. You might not have changed at all. It's just me seeing things I missed before.
Let me tell you something, Junpei. Say what you need to, while there's time to say it.
Carlos.
The hell? You make it sound like I'm some brat who lies to himself.
Once, I couldn't save my parents because of my inexperience.
You?
Wait, you weren't a firefighter then?
I was 18. I'd only just passed the test.
And draped in an American flag as he tells his story.
Birthday present for my sister. At that point, I had arrived before the fire department had. That's why I...
Dramatic shot.
Carlos, I'm here! I'm over here!
I managed to save my sister, but not my mother and father. It was because of their support that I could become a firefighter. And I was never able to even thank them. Sorry.
Just look, his head was framed by the U.S. flag.
Anyway, I just
for the
wanted
beginning
to say,
and middle of that speech.
I don't want the two of you to end up having any regrets. If you have something to say it while you're alive.
Huh.
That's ominous.
While we're alive.
Please don't say that. It's bad luck.
Good point. Okay, let's find a way out of here. That is the first step to staying alive.
The Funyorinpa was not a mistake. Apologize to the Funyorinpa. Also, the worst Seek a Way Out animation of all 3 games. Man. Very, very sad. Anyway, let's see here. And we get ourselves a fire hook. With not a whole lot of extras on it. Okay. What was my turn buttons? Yeah, I had to get out. Okay. And need to write down numbers. Kind of a poker, but it has a hook on it instead of just being a poker. What is this? Hero's cooking hour? There we go. Jam 100%. Apparently it's a brand his sister likes. Some rules for chess. That basically shows you how pieces can move. If you did not know chess, pieces can move. This is the base rule of it. And a closed chessboard. Which, yeah, if you look at the word chess, it does kind of look odd. With one letter mirrored. No, we do not get the night puzzle from 7th guest. That doesn't happen here. Thank God. Sad Man 570. Apparently a wine so bad that it causes depression if you drink it. Small wooden box. That is apparently just a small wooden box. But there's something that shakes when he opens it. Or when he shakes it, there's something that rattles. Super rare cigarettes. And we now have some matches. And we now have a bottle of water. That is just a plain bottle of water. And we've got a machine telling us to collect 5 coins. I didn't do the piano puzzle for 2 hours, I don't recall. I did the microscope puzzle for 2 hours. And a much more sensical inventory system here, by the way. So 5, 5, 6, 4, and X. And a little hammer. So with that, we now can solve the beginning of a puzzle here. 5, 5, 6, 4, and the 3 was knocked out. So we use our hammer to take the C out of it. And now we have a round cylinder with a big C on it. That we don't know what to do yet. However, if we take another look at the chessboard here, we've got a 1 that shows you this, a 2 that shows you this, and a 3 that shows you this. Well, if you remember the rules of chess, 1 is moving like a rook, 2 is moving like a bishop, and 3 is moving like a king. How can we use this to our advantage? This. Rook. Bishop. King. And for our effort, we get a coin and a note with numbers on it. 5, 28, 21, and 26. Which stuff on the wall did you want to inspect, by the way? Because there's a lot of it around here. U.S. flag. Our Lord and Savior has returned! The Funyarinpa! New Caledonia? A clock that is not working. Oops. A beer sign. I assume that's what you really wanted to check, yes. So let's see, what else are we ready for? Yeah, no one of you guys has something for me. Can't remember if you have it for me now or if you have it for me later. But one of these suits of armor is important. There we go. That's what I need. So we have a good old letter chart there. Which I'm not going to write down just yet. Because I don't really need to. There we go. Do we have a card? No, we do not. Yeah. Something with a blank circular hole up above. So once again, we have this. Now, we got some clues. 5 red, 21 red, 28 black, and 26 black. Got those clues. Yeah, memo. Okay. So let's see if I'm not mistaken here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 red is I. If I'm not completely mistaken, 6, 7. I am mistaken. I know I'm missing something here. Yes, I am. What was it I'm missing? Oh, that's right. Yeah, hang on. I don't count them, I actually have to... That's right. Let's see. Four, five, six, seven. There we go. Been a little while since I had to do this. So let's see. The 5 slots there. 28 is over here. 21 is here. 26 is here. Which gives us the word spin. So. So we got ourselves a roulette wheel. I mean, no obvious reason. And got ourselves coin number 2. And now what we need to do with the wheel put it up here. Yeah, 3 7s on the first spin. A jackpot. And now we have a bunch of puzzle pieces. A nice new sombrero hat. So, you read up here, it says make a heart. Now we have to make a heart. Oh, do we have to make a freaking heart. Okay, so... Give me a second and I'll see if I can remember. I remember where a couple of these pieces go. I just gotta find them. There we go. Okay. No, not that one. That's not the right one. Okay. There's another one similar to that that goes right there. Yeah, I do remember that bit. There should be a small square one. There it is. Then from here... That I remember. Because it was annoying enough. Here. And... This one, yeah, this one goes in the middle. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you go there or somewhere about there. There or there. You go here. Yeah, the obvious piece gets the worst one of the lot. Okay. Go. No, get back here. Here. There we go. And now we examine this. And we can look at this. So, what do we have? We have January, February, March, Ace through Queen there. And we can actually get a good look at it here. And now with that out of the way, slowly wheel our way around to something that looks like a card. Purposely taunted us to top of the card so we'd see these. Minus, plus, and an equal sign must be a math equation. And all the kings are completely ripped up. Cards only go up to queen, so the numbers only go up to 12, so maybe you figured out what we're going for here. So let's see, we have 1, 8, 3. I'm just writing this down so I don't have to keep going back and forth. So let's see, with 1 is January, so that's J. Month 8 is August. Month 3 is March. So jam minus is O. 2 queens equals DD. 9S. The odds plus S A. You probably figured out what this is already. Jam minus odds plus sad man. I did not look at the odds. Stop it. I haven't done one thing, have I? I have forgotten to do something. There we go. I had forgotten to do that. I needed the dice. The dice are very important. Now that we have the dice, we can slowly wheel our way around. So let's see. We have 100 minus 35 plus 570. And that's 570 plus 65. And 13. 635. Okay, which coin did I not... Oh, yeah. Need to find a way to get inside that box. And we can burn the box now. Okay, so the box is now burning. All according to plan. Unfortunately, we need to get the fire out. Thus, water bottle. And now we reach in and grab the grab what was in the box, which is our 5th coin that we needed. And now that we have 5 coins, who's ready to play a real game of chance? Dang it. And now we have a button. A big, shiny, jolly, candy-like button. This is going well.
The rules to the decision game will now be explained.
The decision game...
Rules?
This decision game utilizes the 3 dice located during the room search.
So, these then.
To begin this game, each player must take 1 die and roll them together on the dice table. If all dice show a 1 on the side facing up, all players win. The door will then unlock, and all the players will be able to escape the room. However, if even a single die does not display a 1, everyone in the room will be gunned down.
This seems fair.
What? Oh my god. What the hell is this shit? This isn't even a fucking game!
The time limit is 1 minute. If all of the dice are not rolled within that time limit, everyone will be gunned down. Those are all the rules. Good luck to everyone.
What are the odds against this? I think, what are the odds? 1 in 216?
The odds will get all the dice to roll a 1.
Oh, it's 1/216th, so about 0.46%.
0.46?
Gatling guns operational in 30 seconds.
Shit, there's no time. Just roll them.
The loser wheel has better odds.
God damn it! I can't die here! There's still something I need to say.
Huh?
10, 9.
Okay then, here we go.
Come on.
Pray hard. If we pray, then it's gotta...
Roll the die. And we really don't have any other choice. We click and roll the dice. That's it. Boy, Snake Eyes would have been so much better. Pretty good roll for a D&D character stat, though.
Wait, that one doesn't count.
Your hand slipped! That was it, right?
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, this is gonna
you
work.
wouldn't mind a little do-over, right? 0?
That's a no.
Oh, okay, I guess you're not the mulligan type.
There! Get on the other side of the bar! Hurry!
Yeah, like the bar is actually going to protect you from 3 large caliber machine guns.
This should work.
Nope, that didn't work.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Sigma. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei, Akane. These 8 are now deceased.
Well, the ring didn't get hit. Game over. Yes, now we have nightmare fuel. However, the funny thing about this game is that every now and then, just by replaying something, things can change. It's something you have to keep in mind for later. And right now. Yeah, the game over is the 99.537% reality. But we need to play this again.
The rules to the decision game will now
decision game.
Rules?
This decision game utilizes the 3 dice located during the room search.
So, these then.
To begin this game, each player must take 1 die and roll them together on the dice table. If all dice show a 1 on the side facing up, all players win. The door will then unlock, and all the players will be able to escape the room.
I'm sure things will work out so much better this time.
Does not display a 1. Everyone in the room will be gunned down.
What? Oh my god. What the hell is this shit? This isn't even a fucking game!
The time limit is 1 minute.
Junpei, you think this might have been why he didn't want to give you a mulligan? The way you're bad-mouthing him right now?
Those are all the rules. Good luck to everyone.
What are the odds?
Huh?
The
Never tell me
odds
the
will
odds.
Get all the dice to roll a 1.
Oh, it's 1/216th, so about 0.46%.
0.46?
Gatling guns operational in 30 seconds.
Shit, there's no time. Just roll them.
Ah, god damn it! I can't die here!
Yes, you
There's
can.
still something I need to say.
You better hurry and say it.
10, 9.
Okay then, here we go.
Come on.
Pray hard. If we pray, then it's gotta...
Now remember, there are times when you can let something time out to change fate, but this is one of those times. Nope, didn't help.
Wait, that one doesn't count. Oh,
Your hand slipped! That was it, right?
Anyway, we've seen this
you
before.
wouldn't mind a...
But you notice the dice didn't land the exact same way this time. Instead of 2 6s and a 5, we had a 6, a 5, and a 3. That is your hint to try it again. I'm sure everything will work out beautifully this time. And we can just kind of speed through all of this stuff, because that doesn't change in the very least. Ta-da!
Huh?
No way.
Oh, yes! Yes! Hell yeah! We're alive! We're actually alive! Yeah! Hey, why are the two of you just standing there? Guys, it's 1/216th! We just got a miracle!
Says you.
Yeah. You're right.
I just can't believe it.
The dice were loaded.
We're
Something
alive,
like that, right?
Of course we're alive! What, do I look like a ghost to you? Or an undead zombie?
Do they look
If
like
I
monsters
was,
to
then
you?
my heart wouldn't be pounding a mile a minute right now. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. We definitely gotta have a toast back in the lounge. Come on! What are you doing? Hurry up!
I don't think I've seen Junpei this excited since grade school.
I guess he's still the same guy you knew underneath, huh?
I'm really glad.
No, he's all noir and edgy
We're
now.
alive, or...
Both.
We just killed him twice.
Nothing beats a cold one after surviving a close call.
Come on! You guys should join me.
Sorry, I'll pass.
I'm really not in the mood for it.
What, for real? Are you serious?
Hey, are you already drunk?
Yeah, I am! Drunk on life! I am buzzed on this kick-ass feeling of surviving the impossible!
You probably shouldn't drink too much, Junpei.
Why not? We're just going to conk out again in 40 minutes anyway, remember?
The hangover's going to kill you.
We just experienced the miracle
Literally.
of hitting 1/216th odds, 0.46%, guys! Come on! Let's use the remaining time we have to savor this awesome moment.
Yeah, he kind of forgot about the whole... I will say that. He did
A
seem
miracle,
to forget
huh?
about what he
It definitely would
really wanted to say.
be if it happened on the first try.
Guys, what are you saying? We only threw the dice
We only
once.
voted once, right?
Are you sure about that? Maybe we just don't remember. And in reality, we've rolled the dice over and over again.
Huh?
If we threw them 3 times, the probability would be 72 to 1. I wouldn't really call those odds a miracle.
Oh, so what? Does that really matter? I'll say it again. We've only gone and thrown the dice once. Once. Right, Carlos?
Yeah, that's true. What are you trying to say, Akane?
Carlos, let's say you were going to roll 10 dice all at the same time. So, do you think you'd end up with all of them displaying a 1?
Of course not. It's impossible.
Right. The probability is 60,466,176 to 1, but that's essentially impossible.
Math wizard Akane here.
If you tried 60,466,176 times, however, what would happen?
The likelihood of all of them being 1 is...
Not so much of an impossibility, right? I'll give you another example. Junpei, if 2 to the 4th power, 16 people, compete in a rock, paper, scissors tournament, how many matches are needed before a winner can be determined?
Why are you talking about...
Just answer the question. There we go.
Really? Okay, first, the 16 narrow down to 8. Then 8 to 4 and 4 to 2. After the final round, 1 person's left standing, so... a total of 4?
So, what would happen if 2 to the 100 did the same thing?
It'd be 100.
And how confident do you feel about winning this tournament, Junpei?
I'm not, obviously. You're out of the competition after you lose just 1 match. You'd have to win 100 rounds straight to win.
But someone will do it and win, right? A victor who wins 100 matches without losing one will exist. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
The person who won. But only because of circumstance. I mean, more or less.
Well, duh, but why are you...
It may be obvious,
Apparently
but
it
it's
is.
important. The one who lives on does so due to circumstance.
The anthropic principle.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, it's connected to the many worlds and multiverse theories.
The hell are you?
This universe is a little too well suited for human beings. That principle explains why. They say, for example, that if Jupiter was just a bit smaller, the Earth likely wouldn't have even formed. That's not the only instance either. There are physical constants throughout the universe. But if even one had changed the tiniest bit, humanity wouldn't have been created at all.
But anyone can see we do actually exist.
And that's exactly my point. We exist. Therefore, we know that we exist. Perhaps somewhere in reality there are countless universes devoid of humanity where the idea of humans didn't even begin. But it isn't possible to know if those other universes exist or not. That's because there are no human beings to observe within them. The only universe we can measure is our own. Therefore, this is the universe we exist in.
Wait, are you talking about tautology?
1 + 1 = 2 is a form of tautology also, right? The left and right sides of the equation say the same thing.
That's sophistry.
Are you sure?
Anyway, I get what you're trying to say, Akane. Maybe, somewhere in this world, there are an infinite number of histories where we were executed by the Gatling guns. But we don't know if those histories really exist. Basically, because we're dead in those histories.
So we have infinite dead
can't
Junpei
observe
now.
the world. Only those who are still alive can do that.
Any satisfaction
Therefore,
there?
We exist here, now.
The opposite of what I just explained could be true as well. The universe could be not meant for humanity. Maybe there's one not limited by gravity, where they travel faster than light. You can't say for sure such a universe doesn't exist. If it does, then we could expect that aliens would be interacting together within it.
Okay, now that sounds like fun.
Maybe that was the universe God had intended in the first place. And this one is a failure.
Yeah, there is a universe and a
So,
timeline
We exist in the universe
where
that
nobody
got
has to do
abandoned,
this because
huh?
Radical 6 was stopped.
What's the matter?
You guys talking like this, I don't feel like drinking anymore. Kinda getting the feeling I was an idiot for acting like we won the lottery.
About time.
I mean, don't you agree? There could be a history somewhere out there that's happier than ours right now. Then maybe it's really true.
We might be in the history God abandoned.
Because we don't live in that
Now
timeline.
announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Sigma. These 5 are now deceased. As a result, 5 X-Passes will be revealed.
Let's see if we just kill Junpei, we can all get out of here.
Kill, Fool, Moon, Fate. That is all.
No.
That means only Phi is still alive.
Sorry. Forget what I just said. Huh. Seems like we're the ones with the best luck.
God hasn't gone and abandoned us.
What do you mean?
Didn't you hear that announcement?
5 X-Passes were released. The only one left to die is Phi from D-Team, and then we...
Junpei!
That need to happen more.
Don't you ever say that, even if it's a joke.
If they jump before he kidnaps children, who's going to believe them? Because, well, they're all, like 9 and 10 years old.